I just felt to be on the hot seat.
Yes, very good.
Fire away.
Okay. Very good. So, since all of us, we gather for what? We gather for the truth, isn't it? We gather to hear the truth.
Mm.
So, can you tell me something which is true?
I can see now. Oh. That I'm here.
Oh,
I
वहाँ पे
exist.
बच्चों को. So you say that
Can you hear me, Bob?
yes, yes, my dear, you say that you exist. You exist.
Yes.
You exist.
Yeah.
Now this you that exists, which one is that one?
That is the I.
It is the I.
It is the I, the awareness I.
The awareness I.
Yeah. I don't know what you want to call it.
It's good. It's good. This is
it's
good.
definitely not, the personality, the person.
Yes.
It's so quickly seen how that it's just really not there.
Yes.
As much as it tries to come up.
Yes.
And vie for attention.
Yes.
It's really of no consequence. And you talk about getting to the place where you're like doubling with laughter, and that's a frequent occasion.
Yes.
And there's sometimes when, if you kind of, I call it like loosen the grip a little bit and go with it, then the suffering is right there, especially in times of stress or family issues or things like that.
Yes.
But quickly, very quickly, it's like, oh, okay.
Yes.
But that's pretty much about it.
Yes. So when we say exists, you see, so we say that it is only I that exists. We can also say that this computer exists or this body exists.
In a way, it exists for the reality of the perceiver. Does that make sense?
Did everyone get thrown out? No, you were still there? Okay, so same question.
Yes.
Same question for you. You say that I exist.
Yes.
And then when we looked at this I, we said that this I is not personal, it's awareness. You see? And then I asked you whether does the computer not exist, or whatever device is in front of you, computer or iPad or whatever is in front of you, can we truly say it doesn't exist?
In deep sleep, it doesn't exist, but there's still the I.
Yes. Is it that it doesn't exist in deep sleep, or is it that you are just not cognizant of it, that you just can't see it?
Well, I really don't know. I don't know.
It's very good.
I don't know. Because the mind wants to come in and say, oh yeah, but it exists because somebody else over on the other side of the world, is awake and they're on a computer, so it must exist. But
Yeah.
that's just a mind thing. So I have no idea. Don't know.
Yes. So, has there been an experience of some other realms which seem just as real, but now in this waking state, we feel to say that they don't exist really?
Yes. Yes, like a dream, for instance.
In
Is
a
that what you
dream.
mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So this
Yes.
dream, you see, does the dream exist without your existence?
No.
Is there any qualitative difference in the experience of the dream and the experience of this waking state?
No.
You see?
No.
So it is experienced exactly in the same way. And therefore, if we were to say that in all the realms that have been experienced here, in this waking state, it seems clear to me that the entire dream was a projection within this consciousness. Therefore, we see that consciousness has this infinite ability to project time, to project space, to project all the characters possible on the screen of what we call life. You see? So, this entire play, in terms of its tangibility, seems exactly the same. Would that be, would that resonate with your experience?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Yes. Many
So,
times when I ask this question, many times we feel like, but here I have a memory of yesterday. In a dream, it just starts in the middle. So that is one difference. But when we look at that, we also find that the dream doesn't start with us saying, oh, where am I? Who am I? Who are these people? We don't start a dream in amnesia, do we? We recognize those people. Sometimes they feel like family to us. You see? So there must be the same functioning of memory, the same functioning of past, ideas about past, which also must be available there,
yes.
isn't it? So,
Yes, it's so clear. Yes.
yes. And even in the direct experience of this waking state, we have never experienced this world without first the sense of existence. I exist being there, isn't it? The world only exists for me. You see? Is there ever an experience of the world without there being this sense of existence, I am? There never is. You see? Therefore, in our experience at least, as Petri said, in our experience at least, all that exists in this phenomenal realm relies on first the fact that I must exist. Isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Very good. So, is there ever this experience that even the sense that I exist is not present?
In deep sleep, I don't say I exist in deep sleep. It just is.
Yes.
Yes.
So, would you then say that this is the fundamental difference between the sleep state and the waking state?
Yes. Yes.
You see? Now, that which is able to discern or is the witness of both of these, because what are we saying? We are saying that suddenly it's like this camera got covered and it becomes all black, you see, and suddenly there's light. If there wasn't a witness of that blackness, would we be able to report that suddenly it becomes black?
Yes.
You see? So there needs to be a witness even of that there was nothing there. You see? You see? And yet at the same time, we see that sleep state means that there is nothing, no thing. Therefore, what is it that I must be if there is nothing that exists in sleep state, and yet I am the witness of that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that last bit one more time?
Yes,
Please?
yes. We said that sleep state seems like the camera is covered, it's black, you see? And then suddenly waking state comes and this entire world of appearances is back, you see?
Yes.
But to be able to report that there was nothing in sleep, there must be a witnessing of at least that there was nothing.
Yes.
Isn't it? Now,
yes.
What is it that is even beyond this thing and nothing, which must be the witness of this distinction between nothing and something?
It just is. It's just no thing.
Yes.
It's everything, no thing. It just is.
Yeah.
And that's, but that's the I. That's the true I.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Now, what can happen in the waking or dream state which can actually hurt this I?
Nothing.
Okay, so you see that I am this which stays unhurt. You see, it is not threatened. We say, like in the Course in Miracles, they say, nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God, isn't it? So our discovery seems to be similar to that, because if this I is real, then it cannot be threatened. You see? Yes? Very good. So if I am this I, but I want to play the game of suffering, what must I do now to make myself suffer?
I have to believe my thoughts.
Yes, but right now I am just this I.
Oh.
So there is a set of steps that must need to happen first before even the thoughts can appear.
There is no suffering.
Yes.
Because there would be no steps. It'd just be nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So this something that appears, you see, is that not I?
Phenomenally, it is I, but only because I can see it. This is kind of the same question, just in a different way.
Yes, yes. Yes. She's like, got you there.
It's only there if it is seen. If I see it, it's only there. Otherwise, no. The magnitude of that is it's breathtaking. It's like when you spoke about conceptually knowing.
Yes.
About the I.
Yes.
And I feel that there was some of that there. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's this whole questioning has really
yes.
Just because, Yeah.
Very good.
You know, that there's a slogan in the West that says a mind is a terrible thing to waste. It should be the opposite. The mind is a wonderful thing to waste. the, the freshness just keeps growing,
Yes.
and it's just brighter and brighter. Like today, after a silent sitting, and we talked about, shining our own light, and
Yes.
it really made an impact. And so, there was space for that this morning. And oh, uh-oh, Father's gone. Where did he go? Mm-hmm. See, it happens to you too.
Yes, yes, it does.
It just seemed that there was space for, just sitting,
Yeah.
and then of course the daily routine, the role of mom and householder and all these things, but there was so much freshness about it.
Yes.
It was like literally like it was being done for the very first time.
Yes.
And I've had, little bits of that, but this was it was seen that it felt very deep. And it's interesting how when sitting and shining that light, just all these things try to come up. It's like a show in your
Yeah.
mind. It's like, oh, what about this recipe you want to try? Hey,
Yes.
what about this? And even all the beautiful things that people experience,
Yes.
right? Whether it's colors or it's all just distraction, because the mind does not want you to see. It just doesn't. And it's
Yes.
comical. It really is comical. Again, I was laughing. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. But this satsang of having the questions put to us has just been, I can't even put it into words.
I feel also it's been very helpful. Very helpful.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. And everybody for their honesty and just, frankness. And just, it's so beautiful. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.